Hi friends, welcome to lesson 7.5 in math, where we learn all about how to make a dollar. As usual, throughout the PowerPoint video, I might ask you to pause and think about some things or rearrange some coins. So if you have money, coin money, real money on hand, go ahead and grab that during this video. If not, you can draw coins on a piece of paper, or if you've made your own coins with paper, you could use those as well. Okay, whatever you want to do, but make sure you're working with me throughout the video. All right, let me share my screen. And here we go, our journey to meet the dollar. Now, before we talk about the dollar, let's just review what we've been learning so far, right? We've learned that to count the value of a collection of coins or a group of coins, we have to make sure we arrange the coins from greatest valued coin to least valued coin, just like you see in this picture here. The quarter has the greatest value. Then the dime, then the nickel, then the penny has the least value. So remember to order your coins from greatest to least before we skip count to find the total value. We also need to remember all the different ways that we can trade coins, right? We can trade coins to show the same value. There's more than one way to make an amount of money. So if we had 5 pennies, we could trade it for 1 nickel. Or if we had 1 nickel, we could trade it for 5 pennies. If we had 2 nickels, we could trade it for a dime. And if we had a dime, we could trade it for 2 nickels. If we had a quarter, we could trade it for 2 dimes and 1 nickel. And if we have 2 dimes and 1 nickel, we could trade it for a quarter. Now we can finally meet our dollar bill. Here is the dollar bill. It is made out of paper, and the head side or the front side of the dollar looks like this, with George Washington, the president, on the front. It says 1, 1, 1, 1 in the quarters. It says $1 underneath. And the back of the dollar bill says a big 1 in the middle. It has a pyramid and an eagle on the back. But it also says 1, 1, 1 on 1. So it's very easy to know that this is $1. $1 is shown with a decimal point, a dollar sign, and a decimal point. So here we have a dollar sign, the S with the line that goes through, and then here we have the decimal point. The dollar sign tells us that this is how many dollars we have. We have $1. The decimal point separates the dollars from the cents. So on this side of the decimal point, you would write the dollars. On this side, you would write the cents. We'll talk a lot more about that later. But right now, I want you to notice something. What number do you see when I take away the dollar sign and the decimal point? So I'm going to take away the dollar sign and the decimal point in a minute. When I do, I want you to pause the video and see if you notice what number you see. All right, here we go. I'm going to take it away. Go ahead, pause. What number do you see? That's right, it's 100. That's because $1 is the same as 100 cents. When you have 100 cents, it's the same as a dollar. We can make a dollar using these dollar bills, or we can also make a dollar using cents. So let's see different ways that we could use coins and cents to make a dollar. Let's start with pennies. How many pennies do you think we would need to equal $1 or 100 cents? Remember, a penny equals 1 cent. So how many pennies would we need to equal 100 cents? Pause and guess right now. All right, let's see what you got. We need 100 pennies to equal 1 cent. Because if 1 penny equals 1 cent, 2 pennies equals 2 cents, 3 pennies equals 3 cents, 100 pennies would equal 100 cents. So 100 pennies have the same value as $1. They both equal 100 cents or $1. Let's move to nickels. How many nickels do you think we need to equal $1 or 100 cents? Remember, nickels equal 5 cents. So we have to count them by fives. How many nickels do you think we'll need to make 100 cents? Pause the video, try counting by fives on your fingers. See how many nickels we might need to make $1 or 100 cents. Pause and go. All right, let's see what you got. Ready? Count with me by fives as I put up nickels. 5 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents, 30 cents, 35 cents, 40 cents, 45 cents, 50 cents, 55 cents, 60 cents, 65 cents, 70 cents, 75 cents, 80 cents, 85 cents, 90 cents, 95 cents, 100 cents. Now, if you count all these up, there are 20 nickels here. 20 nickels have the same value as $1 because they both equal 100 cents or $1. Very nice. Let's move on to dimes. How many dimes would we need to equal $1 or 100 cents? We know that dimes are worth 10 cents. So count by tens. How many times or how many dimes would we need to make 100 cents? Pause and try now. All right, let's see what you got. Count with me by tens. Here we go. 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, 60 cents, 70 cents, 80 cents, 90 cents, 100 cents. If you count up these dimes, there are 10 dimes there. So 10 dimes have the same value as $1 because they both equal 100 cents or $1. All right, let's move on to our last coin, the quarter. How many quarters equal $1 or 100 cents? Remember, quarters are equal 25 cents. So how many times would we have to count by 25? How many quarters would we need to make $1 or 100 cents? Pause and try now. All right, let's see what we got. Let's count by 25s. 25 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, $1, or 100 cents. So we would need 4 quarters to make $1. 4 quarters has the same value as 100 cents or $1. So these are some ways that we could use one coin by itself to make 100 cents or $1. But we can also use a lot of different coins, right? We can use a collection of different coins to make $1. We don't have to always use all pennies or all nickels or all dimes or all quarters. We can mix and match. We can mix up and use lots of different coins. So here I have a bunch of different coins. I have quarters, I have nickels, I have pennies, I have dimes, lots of different coins. Let's circle the coins that would make $1. Okay, we want to try to use not all of these coins, but as many of these coins as we need to make $1. Now, as I circle, I'm gonna count by writing the value underneath. So you'll see what I mean by that when we get started. So let's do this one together, or watch me do this one. Here I go. So I need to make $1, and I know that the biggest coin is a quarter. It's worth 25 cents. It has the greatest value. So I should probably start with quarters and use as many quarters as I can to get me really close to $1 or 100 cents. So let's see, let me look at my picture. I see a quarter here, so let's start with that. 25 cents, okay? Let me see if there's another quarter. Is that a quarter? Nope, that's facing me. It's not a quarter. Is this a quarter? Nope, has a collar. It's not just a floating head, and it's a little bit smaller, so that's not a quarter. Oh, here's a state quarter, so let me go with that one. So far, 25 cents, 50 cents. See how I'm writing, how I'm counting as I circle and pick the coin so that I can keep track of how much money I have so far. Now I'm at 50 cents. Let me see if I can find another quarter. So I already looked at all these coins. There's no quarters here. Oh, here's a quarter because it's bigger and then there's a floating head. And it also says $quarter right there on the bottom. So let me go with that one next. So far we have 25 cents, 50 cents. What should I write under here? That's right, 75 cents. Now, the most perfect thing would be if I had one more quarter, right? I could use 4 quarters to make $1. But I don't remember seeing another quarter, but let me just look and make sure. I don't see any other quarters here. So let me move on to the next coin that I know is worth the most amount of money, which is a dime. So I'm starting at 75 cents and let me find a dime. There's a dime. Here's a dime. So 75 cents, 85 cents. Let's see if I could do another dime because I could still go with dimes. Well, 85 cents. If I find another dime, it'll be 95 cents. So let me see. Here's another dime. We're at 95 cents now. All right, we're really close to 100 cents. We're really close to $1. Do you think I could use another dime? No, if I use another dime, I'll have more than 100 cents. I can't use a dime. So let me move and see if I could find a nickel, because a nickel would be 5 cents, which is exactly what I need to make 100 cents. There's a nickel. There's a bunch of nickels, but I chose this one. So 95 cents, and finally we have $1. So now we've circled enough coins to make a dollar. We didn't use all the coins. There are still lots of coins left, but we circled just enough to make $1. Let's try another one. Here's a different collection of coins. Let's circle as many coins as we need to make a dollar. Here we go. Again, I'm going to start with quarters. So I have a quarter here, 25 cents. There's another quarter, 50 cents. There's another quarter, 75 cents. I don't see any more quarters, so I'm going to move to dimes. 75 cents, 85 cents, 95 cents, and then I had to move to a nickel, $1. So I couldn't use another dime again because that would make too much money. I had to switch to nickels, which is what I ended with. All right, let's try one more together. Here's another collection of coins. Let's make $1 or 100 cents. Again, I'm going to start with quarters. 25 cents, 50 cents. Is there any more quarters? Let's see, I'm looking at all my coins. I don't see any more quarters. So now I can't use any more quarters. I have to start at 50 cents and maybe use dimes now. So let's do 50 cents. Let's find a dime. 60 cents. 70 cents. 80 cents. 90 cents. I was able to use a lot of dimes to get me really close to 100 cents. Do I have any more dimes? No, I don't have any more dimes. So now I have to switch to nickels. 90 cents, 95 cents, $1. Very nice. So at home, I want you to draw or use real coins to practice making $1 with different coin collections. After you take all your coins and you think that they make a dollar, arrange them from greatest value to least value and skip count to make sure they equal $1 or 100 cents. Remember, this is how we can draw our coins if you don't have real coins at home. So, great job with our last money lesson today, and I'll see you back soon for lesson 7.6. Don't forget to do your Think Central lesson 7.5 activity as well. See you soon. Bye.